To help faculty choose the right tool for creating videos and editing videos, KELT has put together some resources. You'll find these resources on the KELT website under Video. Let's look at some video creation and editing tools and see what kind of options you have. If you look at this infographic, let's start with the overview of video creation tools. The first one on the list is Zoom. You've likely used Zoom before, whether to meet with your class or to meet with your coworkers, your department. Zoom is a great meeting tool, but you can also use it as a screencaster. Another great thing about Zoom is that it can also produce closed captioning for you and transcripts. Collaborate Ultra is a tool that's very similar to Zoom. Like Zoom, you can use it to meet with other people, you can use it to record those meetings, or even go into one alone and record your presentation. One of the pluses of Collaborate Ultra is that if you record it in one of your classes, it automatically is connected with that class and you don't have to upload a video. It's already there. Adobe Presenter is another tool that you have access to through UAS. Adobe Presenter is a little bit different from these other tools we're talking about because it is not a screencasting tool. You can use it to record yourself, your narration, as part of a PowerPoint presentation. You can go through the presentation. It works just like presenting a PowerPoint, but you're recording it and recording your narration to be turned into a video. The main strength of Adobe Presenter is that once you're done with it, you can upload it to a website where you get a URL, and that URL can then be used over and over again. Even if you change the presentation by re-recording a slide, you can still use the same URL. You don't have to worry about updating it from one course to the next. The URL will stay the same. Next, we have a PowerSoft online screen recorder. This is a super simple screen recorder. It's not fancy, but it is easy to use. If you're looking for something for a quick screen capture, this is probably a good tool for you, particularly if you need annotation. The annotation tools are its main bonus. It can record your entire screen or a section of your screen based on your choices. If you're just looking for a quick way to screencast and be able to annotate while you screencast, this is probably a good tool. Next is Screencast-O-Matic. Screencast-O-Matic is a very versatile tool. You can record audio, webcam, whatever part of your screen you wish to record, the whole screen, a part of the screen. My two main complaints about Screencast-O-Matic are the fact that if you don't pay for the subscription, you are limited to 15 minutes per video, and it has a watermark at the bottom of the screen. If those two considerations are not a problem for you, I highly recommend this product. It's very user-friendly. It has a neat feature where it puts a ring around your cursor so that your audience can see when you move your mouse or when you click on something. And that's very helpful when you want your audience to be able to see what you're doing. So Screencast-O-Matic, very good tool, but maybe something of a problem if you need more than 15 minutes. VoiceThread, also different from these other tools. It's not a screencaster. It's more like a PowerPoint presentation where you have a lot of different media on each slide. The biggest bonus of VoiceThread is that the slides are interactive, so students can comment on them, they can interact with them, and that makes this probably the most engaging of any of the different tools that we have on this list. So if you are interested in using something that would be engaging to your audience, VoiceThread is something that you definitely need to check into. All right, let's look at our editing tools now. So let's say you've made your video and you are ready to do some editing on that video. Maybe you need to trim it up a little bit, or I like to create PowerPoint slides to use as markers within the video so I can separate it into different sections. If you're wanting to do something like that, this first one, Microsoft Video Editor, is very, very user-friendly. If you have Windows 10, then you automatically have the Microsoft Video Editor app. It's very easy to use, very basic. It can do just about anything you want it to do in terms of just basic editing needs. If you don't need to do anything fancy, you just want to edit your video, cut out whatever you don't need, maybe drop in a few images or a soundtrack, Microsoft Video Editor is a great tool to use. Next is Screencast-O-Matic free video editor. This is part of the Screencast-O-Matic tool, but here's what's neat about the editor. You can use the video editor even if you didn't record your video with Screencast-O-Matic. So if you record your video with Screencast-O-Matic, you can automatically just move over to the editor and do your editing right there in Screencast-O-Matic, and you don't even have to leave that particular tool. The special effects that you see in this video were all created by Screencast-O-Matic free video editor. If you don't have Windows, so you can't use the Microsoft Video Editor, iMovie is a great alternative. You can use it on your Mac if you have the iOS updated enough. You can also use it on your iPhone and iPad. I've edited videos on my phone before. It's a little weird working on a small screen, but being able to edit from anywhere is very convenient. It can even be used with a green screen, which none of these other video editors can do. OpenShot is a more complex editor if you're looking for something that's a little more powerful. OpenShot is an open resource editor. You do have to download it to your computer. So if you want to get more into the nitty-gritty of your recording, you've got a lot of editing you want to do, you want to be very specific, OpenShot is a good choice. Screencast-O-Matic was also on the video recording side, but I also put it on the editing side because it does have that editor associated with it, that if you record in Screencast-O-Matic, you can move straight over to the video editor without having to upload anything else. It's very convenient. If you are willing to pay for the subscription, this is probably the only tool you will ever need. VoiceThread, again, we mentioned it earlier as part of the recording, but it does have some editing capabilities that are kind of nice. If you need to take out one slide because you need to update something, you can take out that one slide, or you can just re-record the narration. You can delete the original narration and record something new. So it's very easy to update and keep it current without having to redo the entire video or redo the entire project. Okay, so those are some things to consider. You've got an overview now of all of the different things that are available to you. If you scroll down, it says for a breakdown of each tool's features, see the comparison matrix. If you click on this, this opens up a PDF where you can actually go through and look at if there's a specific feature you're looking for. You can find it over here on the side and look to see if it's available in that particular tool. Same thing for the editing tools. If you're looking for a particular functionality, you look over here and then go across to see if it is available on that particular tool. So that's another way that can help you as you're deciding what kind of tool you want to use for your project. One last thing that could help you, and that is the which tool is right for your project down here. This flow chart, you can zoom in, grab it and move it around. Take a look, you start over here. What do you want to do? Edit a video, create a video. And if you still can't decide, reach out to one of the instructional designers and we will be happy to help you find the right tool for your project.